All right. All right. All right. All right. What's up,
Howdy,
military?
kiddies.
What's up, AZN? Hello, Bedfrog.
What's up, Big?
Hello, hello, hello. How was your day?
It was interesting, but I've been working on my own OBS and working on somebody else's OBS, and
You're always working
I've got to
on
get up
streams.
at 2 o'clock. She's getting featured, plus she's doing a charity stream, and she's got to have mods.
Who's that?
So it's Geeky Lulu.
Oh, Gigi Lulu. Yeah.
So
Awesome.
I got to get up at 2 a.m.
Oh my God. That's too early.
I think so too, but I got to do it.
Yeah. No, that's super early. All right.
So how was the visit with your mom?
It was really good. It was really good. Well, first off, I want to if you guys in the chat want to tell us if audio is too high or too low for anything, just let us know while we discuss things. Visit with mom was great. A week off of the stream was really weird. But I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back with Mixcast. Glad to be back at a regular work schedule. Yeah, there's been a lot going on, so I'm glad to just be back to normal. So, but it was really nice having my mom visit Seattle. So, what's up, Dark Will? Hi, Miss JG. Hello, Twister. Yeah. So, welcome back to Mixcast. Thanks for joining episode 14. We're officially 2 weeks old. Today, whoa. All right. Yeah. Twister. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you for your sub, man. 7-month sub. 7-month resub from Twister. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. So yeah. Mixcast today is the video game awards. Stream self-promotion, so what to do, when and where, and the Epic Games launcher. And now back to your regular scheduled Mixcast. Thank you, Twister. So yeah, we have three fairly large topics, but stream promotion shouldn't really jump too far into anything, so it should be pretty easy to talk about. And the Epic Games launcher is kind of like a what is it type of deal. So finally got Smash, been grinding characters. Nice, Darkwell. We actually have Smash to talk about this week, possibly tomorrow. So that is a scheduled thing that we are going to be talking about. But yeah.
Oh, that's
So yeah,
better.
let's jump into things. Who did you actually get to watch the whole Game Awards, Bad Frog?
No, I watched it here and there, but I was kind of busy, so.
Oh, were you? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was really well done. I missed the first 20 minutes of it because I was driving home. There was a ton of traffic that day. And then I missed like a 10-minute period in between because I went to go pick up pizza. So, but yeah, Game Awards was actually really well done. It's starting to feel a lot more E3-ish, like a lot more organized. It's not just handing out awards. It's like a lot of announcements. It's a lot of recognition of developers rather than just saying congratulations, you won this prize. It feels a lot more professional than it used to. Jade Fox, thank you for the host. Ayo, thank you for the host. Green Arrow, thank you for the host. Twister Chaser, thank you guys for the host. And Darkwolf, thank you for the host. You watched the whole thing, AZN? What did you think of it? I mean, do you have initial thoughts, Bad Frog, of the Video Game Awards?
I'm absolutely disgusted at some of the awards. Is all I'm at. I just
Uh-oh.
there's some that I just don't understand, but we'll get there.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah,
bits
well,
and pieces I saw were done very professionally. Yes.
yeah. When we get to the specific awards, you'll have to tell us exactly what you were thinking. AZN and Bad Frog, thank you guys for your hosts. Um, so yeah, let's jump into it. So the start of the Game Awards was actually pretty amazing. Um, this specific event never happens. Never. Um, the head of Xbox, the head of PlayStation, and the head of Nintendo all did the opening key speech on stage together for the Video Game Awards. It was actually really, really unique. It was actually like, yeah, saw that it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Like, that never happens, and the Video Game Awards managed to do it. Because, like, if you think about it, E3 is all about those companies fighting each other for the most recognition. This was all of them coming together to thank the developers for making games for their products, you know? So it's pretty cool.
Is cross-platform in the works? Maybe has
Uh
Sony finally given up on that silliness?
well, I mean, we'll see. I don't know if because they all stood up on stage together thank the developers. If I mean, like, you'll see a lot more cross-platform now than there used to be, but I don't know if it's really going to make that much of a difference. Maybe,
Just
who knows?
just wondering. I mean, it'd be nice.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, opening key speech by the three of them, super super awesome. Lots of announcements that were made during the event. One of them being the Epic Games launcher. So we'll jump into that in a little bit. Let me pull up. Hopefully this is the right screen it's going to pull up, because I haven't tried this actually since we got back. It didn't. Oh, wait. It did. It just took a second. Sweet.
Yeah, I forgot to plug my Ethernet cable in too. That's why I had to get up.
Oh, okay.
Because you kept roboting on me, and I finally figured out why.
Gotcha. The Holy Trinity, says Green Arrow. Yeah, it was the Holy Trinity of all the gaming universe. What's up, Waffling? The orchestra was great. Also, the conductor. Yeah, like, the music was really well done. They actually picked decent bands to play, and it was all really well done. It felt really professional. It was super well done. So yeah. So let's talk about some of the games that won awards. So let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here. So I guess we're gonna just straight up go to the big dog here, the game of the year, the award that everyone wants to win. Game of the year. There's actually a lot of big competitors in that. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Celeste, God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man, Monster Hunter, and Red Dead Redemption 2. God of War won it. That's pretty crazy to me, because God of War came out a lot earlier this year.
Yep.
So pretty crazy.
And it's only on one platform.
Yeah, that's true. Only on PlayStation. That was actually
That's my biggest beef with them. The game is great. Don't get me wrong, but it's one platform. It came out a long time ago, and it isn't better than even another one platform game. Spider-Man, I thought was better than God of War.
So that yeah, so that's actually extremely surprising. Now, granted, one platform, I don't really see that as much of a problem. A game can be that great. Platform doesn't matter when it comes to it, because you're not judging it based off of how many places did it go out to. You're judging it based off of how well designed is this game, you know? And don't get me wrong, God of War deserves to be on that list. Did it deserve to win? I don't know. I didn't play Spider-Man. I actually didn't even play God of War. But there's a lot of good competitors out there. Red Dead Redemption 2, I thought, was a little too early to be on that list. The game literally just came out. So, I don't know. It was a little interesting.
I saw at least 3 playthroughs of Spider-Man and God of War. That's why and Spider-Man is a better game. I mean, it's the graphics are better. The storyline is kind of a crapshoot between the two of them, But overall, Spider-Man is a better game in my opinion. And this is not playing; it's just watching a lot of playthroughs of it.
Yeah, I very much enjoyed watching Spider-Man. It was very well done. Not that I didn't enjoy watching God of War. I enjoyed that also. Hello, Caroline. Hello, Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy wants to play God of War so bad. Yeah, man. It looks good. Yeah, Red Dead 2 deserved to be on there. Spider-Man deserved to be on there. God of War deserved to be on there. Monster Hunter World being on there was a very interesting thing. It was super popular when it first came out, but I haven't heard anything since that game came out. So, very interesting that was on there. And then Celeste. If you haven't seen Celeste, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous game. But I don't know if it deserved to be on Game of the Year. Hard decision.
It was on a lot of lists. I didn't quite understand that myself.
Yeah. So there's a lot of awards. So we're gonna go through some of these really fast. If you want to put initial thoughts, or if the chat wants to say anything on that as well, please feel free. Best ongoing game: Destiny 2, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Overwatch, and Rainbow Six Siege. So this is literally a game that's come out. It doesn't matter which year. But generally a game that's been going on for a long time and keeping up a population. All those games definitely deserve to be on there. No Man's Sky is probably the last of the bunch because of the issues that it had on the start, but they did bring it back, and technically that's still considered an ongoing. Fortnite won it. Honestly, I'm not surprised. I think it deserves it. You can't tell me that Fortnite hasn't kept up a population for a very long time. I think it deserved it. It was a very...
I can't stand Fortnite, but it deserved to win that. No problem. Hands
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
I mean, they are every 8 weeks or whatever their cycle is. They've got something new coming into the game.
Yeah. They did a good job with it. Let me see something here real quick. You still sound a little quiet to me, so I'm going to boost you up. Oh, see, it bumped your sound back down. Can you talk for me real quick?
Alrighty.
Yeah, let's
What are you
bump
doing to my sound now?
Oh, see, now you're super loud. There we go. Now we can bump you back down.
I think he just wants me quiet. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
That's what it was.
Oh, and here's where my aggravation really begins. So,
All right. So let's see that aggravation. Best game direction: A Way Out, Detroit Become Human, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2. Wait, is that what you were talking about? The best game direction?
Yep.
Okay.
This is where it's. Anybody who has seen Detroit Becoming Human, it was a groundbreaking game.
It was really good.
The graphics are good. The acting is good. All those voice actors did a fabulous job.
Yeah.
The story was good. It had so much complexity to it. I don't remember how many innings they said, but it's hundreds of innings.
There's tons. Yeah.
It had replay value.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
I'm completely non-understanding is what it is. So,
yeah. It was...
Leave me alone, One Shot.
One Shot, welcome to the stream. CG, hello. Military Dragon says Detroit was so good. I was sad it didn't win. I mean, there's a lot of great games on this. Best game direction, Spider-Man easily could have gone with that. Detroit easily could have gone with that. A Way Out, if you didn't see A Way Out, that game
fabulous game.
That game made me cry twice. Like, that game was unbelievable. And then Red Dead Redemption, again, too soon to be on that list. I don't think... that game has hundreds of hours of gameplay. The population hasn't gone through that. How are they voting on that, you know? I think it's too early for that to be on the list. Best narrative: Detroit, Become Human, God of War, Life is Strange 2, Episode 1, Marvel Spider-Man, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Honestly, I think the wrong prize went there. Red Dead won it, and it should have been Life is Strange.
I would argue it should have been Detroit again, but...
either way, to be honest.
But it should not have been Red Dead, no.
Yeah, Red Dead won that one too. Honestly, I think Detroit and Life is Strange 2 were the top two games. Those games are literally... Not that God of War isn't based on story, but man, those games are like, if you do not have story, there's no game. You know, people will play God of War because you're Kratos. You know, people will play Red Dead Redemption because you're a Westerner riding around on a horse. You know, they'll just play it. People will play Spider-Man because you're Spider-Man. But Life is Strange 2, you have nothing unless you have story. Detroit, same thing. So I honestly think that those games should have deserved best narrative.
How quiet, Wonder Boy.
I bumped you up since he said
Okay.
that. Because of the variety of choices that can be made. For which one, AZN? That's under narrative, but for which one? Which game?
Thanks, Wonder Boy.
Best art direction: Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Octopath Traveler, Red Dead Redemption 2, Return of Obra Dinn. I actually saw them pull that winner. So, for Detroit and A Way Out for best narrative. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh no. For best game direction, because A Way Out wasn't in best narrative. But yeah. I got you.
This was the one where I thought God of War should have won. I mean, the graphics were beautiful on it, and it didn't have any scenery disruptions in it when somebody played it.
I honestly haven't seen Return of Obra Dinn, so I can't really judge on that one. I haven't also seen Octopath Traveler, so I can't put my personal opinion on that one. But God of War has great graphics. Red Dead, I think, honestly was lacking. I don't know if it should have been on that list. And Assassin's Creed Assassin's Creed has always been lacking until they did Assassin's Creed Egypt, which I don't remember what the name of it was called. But Odyssey is the newest one, and to me, it didn't look that great. Origins was the Egypt one. Yep. Best score / music: Celeste, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, Ni no Kuni 2, Octopath Traveler, and Red Dead Redemption 2. That one I felt was weird too. They picked Red Dead for best score / music. I don't know.
I'm kind of with you on that one too. One shot. I honestly don't think I don't think Red Dead should have been on there. But since it was on there, it probably should have won Game of the Year. But that's just completely beside the point. But
very interesting.
Red
Dead won best score / music. Fallout should have been on there. That's a well, maybe I don't know.
It's getting a lot of negative press. Fallout is.
Yeah, Fallout does have good music though. Best audio design: Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Forza Horizon 4, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, and the winner was Red Dead Redemption 2. Forza Horizon 4 did so good with their music choice. Yeah, man, how did that not win it? It's literally radio stations with amazing choice of music that they managed to get the licenses from. And the music, the audio design for everything. I mean, the crashing, the cars, everything. The tires spinning on the road. Man, I don't know.
I've got a $3,500 Clips sound system sitting in front of me, and Forza is incredible on it. You can hear it go from speaker to speaker. It rattles my bass.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just, I don't get this.
I don't know.
That's what I said. I didn't get a lot of this award show. I'm like, what are you thinking about?
Yeah. Best performance. Oh wait. Oh, sorry.
British Chair said, I might have missed it, but who's doing the voting on these games to choose the winners? It's some of the industry, and I think what skews these votes is some of it is popular vote. I don't remember what the ratio is, but it's a combination of the two. I can agree with that, Military Dragon. They are somewhat biased. Rockstar games are just not, I mean, they're fun to play, but visually and gameplay, they're not that good. They have all kinds of glitches. Watch the guys run in Red Dead. They look like they've got a corn cob shoved up their butt. I mean, it's really horrible. And I just I don't understand how they come up with the where they do when the obvious is right in front of you. If it's 2 or 3 selections, I can understand that. But like this category, how Forza doesn't win, I don't understand that. How Red Dead won some of them, I don't understand. It
So
just
I found how nominations for the Video Game Awards are selecting by a jury of 69 leading media and influencer outlets across the globe. So I guess these media groups select the games that end up as part of the um the nominations, but I don't know who actually votes from
God, I
there.
wish it still had that power or not that page up, but I saw it the other day, and there's some kind of mix between industry and some kind of popular vote of some kind.
I wonder if it's in the FAQ. Who selects the nomination or the nominees? Okay, so that's what I just read. Who selects the
Nominations.
winners? The winners are determined by a blended vote between the voting jury. Wow. So
Yep.
90% of the votes are determined by the 69 groups that got the nominees there, and then 10% is the fans' vote. I don't
Oh,
know.
I thought that percentage was a little higher than that, but yeah, if you found it,
Yeah, no, that's what it is. Um, and you vote on the GameAwards.com. This year's fans can also boost their vote on GameAwards.com by sharing their vote to social media. Boosted votes are giving an extra 10% weight within the total fan vote calculation. But only 10% of the audience votes, or sorry, only like out of the entire population of the world voting on these games, your votes are only worth 10% of the total voting. I don't know if I agree with that. I honestly think it should be closer to like a I get we shouldn't let the population vote because the population is going to vote on what's popular. And
yep.
that's just how it is, you know. I mean, you have people like it, you can't say like only 21-year-olds are allowed to vote. There's no way to possibly do that. So you're going to have like kids who are severely underage that haven't played all these games, and they're all going to weigh their vote on what they like, not what actually deserves to win. So, but 30% sounds a lot more fair than 10%.
Yeah, I'm 25-30. I could agree with.
So,
Let's see. One shot said, and the popular vote allowed an individual to vote each category once per day. So they could just keep voting every day into each category.
yeah, but in
Still
the
only
end,
10%, but
yeah,
you're gonna bias that 10% if you got a bunch of people that are pretty
yeah,
active on voting every day.
it's true. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to fly through some of these. Best performance. Either so these are specific actors inside of so the actual actor who played the character inside the game. So Connor in Detroit, Become Human, Kratos in God of War, Cassandra in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Morgan in Red Dead Redemption 2, and Peter Parker in Spider-Man. And Arthur Morgan won Red Dead Redemption 2, another Red Dead award. Man, I see like Kratos did an amazing job in this one. Not to boost God of War because they won a ton of awards, but man, Kratos was a really great actor in that one.
Yeah, I would have gone either with Brian in Detroit Human or Christopher in God of War.
Yeah,
They both did outstanding jobs.
yeah.
It was seamless the way they did that. It was really good.
And
But
Peter Parker, I don't think should have been on that list because you didn't see a lot of acting from Peter Parker. Very minimal cutscenes you're seeing acting from him. So
yeah,
I don't know if it deserved to be on there.
Eh,
The man's voice in God of War is so powerful. It is. It is.
yep.
British says, sounds odd. People's Choice Awards time, perhaps. I mean, if people are starting to say that these game awards seem too biased within the industry, people are going to start saying something, you know? Games for impact. So this is like impact on civilization based off of like political stance and things along that line. 11-11 Memories Retold, Celeste, Florence, Life is Strange 2, Episode 1, The Missing, JJ Macfield and the Island of Memories. So that one, I have no idea. I don't really have a bias. I have a biased opinion on Life is Strange 2 because I think it's fantastic, but that one, I haven't played like practically any of those games.
Yeah,
so,
I don't know any of them, and I'm really, I don't like that whole make a political statement gameplay thing. I just, I don't.
Oh, I gotcha.
I don't want to have your politics shoved down my throat in a game. So.
Well, so it's like it's political stance, like bringing like disabled people into video games, you know, like or even like mental blockages, or being your sexual orientation, or anything like that, the LGBT community, everything along those lines. Kevin from Fortnite should have won. He did great. He did. He showed a very great stance in acting. If you don't know Kevin from Fortnite, Kevin was the giant cube that was rolling around the map.
Yeah.
Let's see. Best independent game. So best indie game: Celeste, Dead Cells, Into the Breach, Return of Obra Dinn, and The Messenger. Granted, I haven't played 3 of these games, but Celeste and Dead Cell were great choices to be on there. I honestly thought Dead Cells was going to win. Dead Cells killed it from the launch. That was a great game. Great game. Best mobile: Donut County, Florence, Fortnite, PUBG Mobile, and Reigns Game of Thrones. I don't have really that much of an opinion on that one. Florence ended up winning it. Yeah. I don't really know if I have that much of an opinion on it. I don't really play the mobile gaming that much. So, best VR/AR game: Astrobot Rescue Mission, Beat Saber, Firewall Zero Hour, Moss, and Tetris Effect. The only one that I know is Beat Saber, and I love that game. I don't have that much of an opinion on it, so.
Yeah, that Astrobot better be really good if it beat out Beat Saber.
Beat Saber is fantastic.
I've seen some other people playing it. It's absolutely hilarious to watch.
It is. Man, how many do we have? We have a lot. There's no way we're going through this list. So
I think this is. Let's see. I think. Oh man, those are. We might have to continue this again tomorrow.
I mean, there's a lot on here. I could probably go for the next hour and a half, 2 hours reading all of these. Best content creator went to Ninja. I think he deserved it. You know, he blew up this year. Even if you hate Ninja, it doesn't really matter. Like, he literally went from like not being heard to giant. You know, like the biggest giant. I think he deserved it. He did a really good job. Pokimane is also a fantastic streamer. Yeah.
Fortnite won in here one time, and I can't remember what was that.
I think it needed more variety. It's all Fortnite for content creator of the year. It's all based off of like population and popularity. So unfortunately, that lies to basically one game right now, which is Fortnite. So, but yeah, we're going to post the link in the Discord for all of these winners. If you missed the Game Awards, there's a lot of awards. There might be categories that you care about. Go take a look. We'll put it with the link tomorrow when this gets listed on YouTube as well as Podbean and Acast. So, but yeah, we wanted to share all that. Let's do this. Let's see.
I disagree, Wonder Boy. He said that Doctor Disrespect had skipped his scandal. He might have been close. I don't think so.
Really?
I
I
think
think he would have been. I think Wonderboy has a
I
good point.
think I think hands down, Ninja's got that.
Oh,
Period.
no, no. He's like he said he would have been close. So would he have been like maybe on that list? I think so.
Oh yeah, he would probably been on the list, but I just don't think he would have been as close as people think. I think hands down, it was no question. They just had to throw some people on the list to be with him because he blew up so huge.
Yeah.
He had to win. I
Yeah.
mean, it was no brainer.
I think Ninja would have won either way, Wonderboy, but I think he would have been on the top 5. I think you're absolutely right. What's up, Ink?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I just don't think it would have been close with anybody.
He definitely had it in the bag. I think even he knew it walking onto that or walking into the building that he knew he was going to win that. All right. Next. Stream promotion. Stream promotion. So this is self-promotion essentially. And we're not saying like straight negativity on it. Stream promotion in the sense of when is it good, when is it bad, which we know when a lot of it bad, but we'll bring up like, you know, definitely don't do it where what sounds like it would be all right but ends up really not being okay. And then you know, just like a casual conversation, not like a hating conversation. That's not what this is about. Is Scotty dead? Oh, weird. I'll have to reboot him.
In case anybody didn't know, Dog God won this last month. So.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that here in a second. Hello DLC, how are you? Ink said, I don't think he wanted to be all smug about it and go, yeah, I'm going to win, but seeing his competition, he had a 99.99% chance of winning. I think in his head, not saying he was going around telling everyone he won. I think he just knew, like, seeing the list of people that he knew he won, you know. But yeah. So stream promotion. When is it good? When is it bad? Let's talk about that. So obviously, you know, going into streams saying, come watch me here, you know, that's bad. You know, we're not going to jump into all that. I want to talk about maybe like the hidden things. I'm doing well, DLC. I hope you're doing all right. Wonder Boy, I would never mention a stream in another's unless told it was okay. Only if it was told okay by the person who you see on the screen in front of you, not the previous streamer who you're talking about. Yeah. Because like there's always this thing like, oh, this streamer told me to come here and promote them. No. Chances are they didn't. And second, no.
Yeah, just don't do it.
Yeah, it's a respect thing. But yeah, some of the hidden things, like you see this a lot, you know. I have people that come into my stream and say, "Hey Big, how do you get to become a bigger streamer or a more popular streamer? I have my channel and I stream every single day and I play Fortnite and all this stuff." And, you know, that's really borderline, you know, because people are, I mean, you're basically saying, I stream every day, you know, come watch. Almost. It's very borderline. Some streamers are okay with it. Some streamers are not. I would absolutely avoid going into a channel and say, how do you become bigger? I already stream every day and I'm playing this. Because that literally sounds like self-promotion, even though it might not be the intent of it. And I know you have a lot to say on it, Bad Frog. Is there anything in particular you want to say?
Some of the mistakes I see made are because you tell these guys network.
Yeah.
And they'll say, well, what do you mean by network? You need to go to different channels, make friends, become helpful, so these streamers recognize you and have no problem saying, hey, go check this guy out. He's a really good guy. He's in here helping all the time. He's got to be a good streamer. the biggest mistake I see, and I people have said it, is all their social media posts say streaming now, streaming now, streaming now. They post nothing else but streaming now. So the public is all they're going to see from his social media posts is streaming now. They're going to start ignoring it.
Yeah.
You've got to break it up. You've got to have this, and you got to do that, and pull in some links, and this is something else, and
Yeah.
whatever you want to do. But you've got to avoid just piling up. I'm going live. I'm going live. I'm going live, because that doesn't mean anything.
That was actually a mistake that I made for a very long time. I noticed that it was very bland, and people actually stopped liking them. They started stopped retweeting them and things along that line. You're absolutely right. Switch it up. You know, self-promotion. You know, it's promotion. People don't want to see copy and paste. It's promotion. Make yourself better. And what I started doing with it was doing a new clip every day. Post it on Twitter, post it on Instagram. Something someone's never seen before unless they actually saw that live. And even if they saw it live, they would be like, oh, that was so funny. I'm going to watch this again and then share it, you know, because it was cool. I want other people to see it. And it lets people know, oh, Big is live. Come watch something else cool happen, you know?
A mistake I see some streamers make too is they'll go put a post in their Discord and say, hey, everybody needs to go post this, or they need to go retweet this and like it. Don't tell me what to like and retweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may like your thing and I may do this, but I don't want to be forced into having to retweet your post just because you want me to.
Yeah. And there's a little bit of a balance with that too, because sometimes you'll have a new streamer that will be like, hey, do you mind retweeting this one time? Or do you mind liking this? Or anything like that. And if people ask me stuff like that, I sometimes will do it, because it's like, this person
actually asked Big to do that.
You have done it. Yeah, you have done it. And, and I'll say to myself, do I recognize this person? Have they been trying hard? Are they a good member of my community? Are they making me proud type of thing, or are they just, streaming and not caring and not working hard for it? That doesn't make anyone proud, proud to be a community, or proud to be a part of that community. It's not fun. It's not unique. It's not special. So, let's see. British Chairs said, what's up with cleavage streams? Too off topic or self-promotion? We will talk. We have it on the thing to talk about what's okay and what's not. Let's save that one for an upcoming show, British, because that's like playing with the rules on streaming platforms.
They're there, AZN, I promise you. So.
Oh, they're there, AZN. Oh yeah,
they're there.
GOC, thank you for stopping by. Thank you. There are other ways too. Other ways to, for what? What does that mean? Also, thank you, Twister, for your message before.
And because you got the right ways, and you've got all these channels, and there you can overdo it there too. Is posting in their self-promotion channels, which I do, but I don't use the same ones every night.
No, you have to change.
I pick a different channels that I post in, so it's not the same thing every night, and you don't want to post in a dozen of them.
Yeah,
because a bunch of those people
are in the same channels,
in the same Discords, and they don't want to see you going live 5 times.
Yeah. Yep. That's actually, that's a huge tip. If you're starting a streamer, literally listen to exactly what Bad Frog just said. So, yeah, that's a huge tip. Hi, J Fox. Spam everything. Got it. But yeah, So yeah, a little bit of pros and cons. There's a lot deeper you can dive into that. If anything, uh, if anything that you want to bring up specifically, like, is this bad? Is this good? You don't have to be afraid. We know that no one's self-promoting here, unless like you're obviously going to straight up self-promote. But if you want to ask, is it okay to say this? Is it not okay to do this? Feel free. We're happy to answer that. You missed it, Wonder Boy?
Go catch my show on Monday through Friday, 8 to 9.
Bad Frog basically said if you're in a lot of Discords, you'll notice that they're self-promotion channels. If you're in like 20 different Discords, you don't want to copy and paste that message in every self-promotion Discord every night. Because what you're going to do is a lot of community shares a lot of those Discords, and they're going to be like, oh, this guy just posts in every single channel the same exact message multiple times. It's not interesting.
Which kind of leads me to my last thing on this. Never, ever tag one of them with here or everyone. Don't do it.
Yeah. Most of the time it's blocked. Most of the time it's blocked anyway. Mine is blocked. No one can tag at here or at everyone except for mods. And I even have a rule for my mods in particular that if they stream, they're not allowed to do it themselves too. Because mods get that privilege to be able to use at here and at everyone. And they know better. They know that that's self-promotion, that they can reach a further audience by doing that, and that's not fair. Like, everyone makes the grind. You cannot use a bigger streamer to get that grind faster. That's just what, I mean, the streamer can let you, but everyone wants to see people make that grind to get big by working hard. So, that's your biggest pet peeve, the at here and at everywhere. Yeah, it's bad. I need the person I mod for to shut it off because people overdo it. Oh, if you're in a Discord server where people haven't turned off at here or at everyone, they need to spend 3 hours learning how to Discord. Like, literally, you need to tell the person who has that server, you do not know how to Discord. Learn how to Discord. And that's a serious thing. Discord is huge for every streamer. If you're a streamer and you're not using a Discord, you're not doing streaming right. And unfortunately, that's what it is. It's like, oh, but my stream isn't, based off of outside stuff. It's just stream. It's not. If you're a streamer, it's based on everything. Your Twitter. If you're a streamer, you have a Twitter. If you're a streamer, you have a Discord. That's just what it is. Now, if you stream when you want to, and it's not a big deal, then you don't need a Discord. That's the difference between it. So
I don't stream yet, and I already have a Discord that I'm slowly learning how to set up.
So. There you go. That's literally the way to do it. So, but yeah, if you guys ever have any questions, and put it in the Discord, in the Mixcast channel. If you don't know what's okay and what's not okay, ask us. We're happy to help you. No self-promo, Bad Frog. God. Wonderboy says, my biggest pet peeve is when someone hints that they stream on others' current stream. You mean like Bad Frog just did?
I don't stream other than on this show.
No, but that is a big thing. What's up, Terror? Welcome back. But yeah, that's a big thing. You'll see a lot of people, one of the big things that actually helped me get started was, I was a mod for Coven back in the day. This was over a year ago, about a year and a half ago, as a mod for Coven. And I modded for him a lot. And then when I started streaming and building up my channel, I couldn't mod for him anymore. But a lot of people either were already following me, or they knew who I was. So they came to watch just because they had seen my name in Coven's channel a lot. So, it's an interesting process, and that's where networking becomes into play. I didn't promote myself in Coven's channel. People just followed me because I was networking in there, not self-advertising. So,
and that's pretty much what I do when I'm modding all these channels. Is I'm networking everywhere.
Yeah,
trying to make new friends, trying to make new connections. I mean, that's what it is. For the time, if I do decide to stream, I'm going to have all those connections to pull on. So
yeah.
it's just.
One Shot says, I know I've gone to say hi to friends I've met in other channels just to see how they do. There you go. Prime example right there.
Yeah, he is a prime example tonight, because I just happened to post in the channel or in the Discord tonight where I know he's at.
Yeah. There you go.
It's so.
And he got you here, One Shot. Now you're here.
Even if it's just one time.
That's true. Even if it is one time. It is, even if it is one time. So before we jump into the next section, as you guys know, we do a code of the day. The code of the day is to normally win, or last month it was to win a year of Xbox Live for free. This month we're going to do a $50 Xbox gift card. So $50. It can mostly pay off any new game. We didn't want to do $60 because we didn't want to say, here's $60 so that way you can buy a game, because there's taxes and stuff. So we said $50 can get you a bunch of indie games. It can get you most of a full game, anything along that line. So we did $50. And normally you would enter a code to get more points towards winning that $50 card. I unfortunately have not had a chance to build it yet, so I'm going to build it tonight. So we don't have a code tomorrow, but tomorrow we will have 2 codes for you. So make sure you come back tomorrow, grab 2 codes, and if you can't make it to tomorrow, in 2 days, watch the replay on YouTube, Podbean, or Acast. So I apologize that there's no code today. I wanted to make it official and make it look really nice. I didn't want to make a sloppy giveaway without it like with a simple little thing.
And honestly, we took a week off, so we were discombobulated at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah,
that might be the best word to use.
Yeah.
Completely lost might be the other, but that's completely beside the
point. This is Payne says Mixer is a great place to support community. It really is. It is like a great place for people to support each other in anything that they're needing. Is the link updated to the current one? There is no current one. That's why unless you're talking about my personal channel giveaway, Wonder Boy. That one is. There is none for Mixcast yet. That will be made tonight, and it will be available for tomorrow. So, but yeah, so we'll have 2 codes tomorrow for a chance to win a $50 Xbox Live gift card. That's provided by me and Badfrog. We have no sponsors for this Mixcast. We do this.
No, we don't.
We have this out of the kind of our hearts. So,
and yes. I guess the saying goes, if you're not in the States, obviously we can't give you a gift card, so it's going to have to be PayPal.
That's true. If you do not live in the United States, we will PayPal you the $50, so that way you can buy yourself an Xbox gift card if you want to. But yeah. So we wanted what if Muffin, she's on Mars, she gets moon rocks. Yeah, so jumping into the last topic, the Epic Games Launcher. This one is not a huge topic. There's only a little bit to dive into on it. I want moon rocks. The Epic Game Launcher.
Bearded Viking, give him rocks. I'm just saying.
All right. If it looks like coal, it's definitely for Christmas. Bearded. The Epic Game Launcher. How many in the chat actually know what I'm talking about? How many know what I'm talking about? Epic Game Launcher. Actually, I probably should have asked, how many of you don't know what the Epic Game Launcher is? That's probably the easier question to do. You don't know, Inked. Okay. One Shot doesn't know? Okay. Good. I'm glad we can inform some people. people who might be listening to this audio only, this section I'm going to be showing what the game launcher is. Please feel free to jump on YouTube and watch it. I'm going to try to voice out exactly what we're seeing for a lot of it. So, is it something that throws bad games?
Nope, actually not.
I don't even understand because it's a game launcher, but
Launcher.
But why would it be
Game
bad games?
Because it's Epic.
Oh my god.
Which is Fortnite.
Oh my god. Hi, Candy. All right. Here we go. So let me show it off. This is the Epic Games Launcher. So that's it in full screen. So it's pretty much one full window. It's actually it doesn't have a border, which kind of upsets me a little bit, but it's really clean. So I don't know if it needs it. But at the top, it shows what's the newest games available. Right now, there's only 6 games on Epic Game Launcher, and what it is exactly is it's a competitor to Steam. Now, if you don't play a lot of Twister said it's an Epic Game Launcher because it launches bad games into a board or something, allowing you to destroy them. Oh, okay. So what if you don't do a lot of PC gaming? Steam is so like when you go onto Xbox, you're playing games on Xbox, right? Well, when you go onto PC, you need to play the games somewhere. So there's a few different platforms that allow that. Steam is the biggest one. Ubisoft has one. There's a few companies that have different launchers. I'm sure military might be able to help me with some of them. But I don't do a lot of PC gaming, so I don't know them off the top of my head. But Epic Games is the new giant to bring one out. Yes, Epic Game Launcher is for PC. Wonderboy. Origin, Steam, Epic, Discord store. That's true. Discord now has one. Even Razer has one, but it's not highly used. Razer, however, does a really cool program where if you play games on the Razer store, you actually raise money through Razer, like a Razer currency that you can spend on hardware. So you can buy yourself a new mouse if you play it. Oh yeah, Blizzard has Battle.net as well. So if you ever play Diablo or World of Warcraft or Overwatch or anything like that, that is one.
And the big thing I saw in a different article on this, and I can't remember the percentages, but big give to them, is they're going to take a far smaller cut than Steam is from developers, which is going to attract a lot of developers.
Yeah.
And they might be able to offer the games a little bit cheaper there than they do on Steam. But that's
don't know about that
one. They're offering 2 free games a month for all of the year of 2019, which I don't know what the game is going to be, if it's going to be some $5 indie game or what, but that's pretty cool to get 2 free games a month.
Yeah, so they're copying like the Xbox model for like games with gold and stuff like that, which is very common nowadays. But Epic Games launched with 6 games off the bat. And just like Bad Frog said, so if you don't know how Steam works, is like, why would a game want to put their game on Steam? Well, Steam is the biggest platform in the world, so you want your game on it because everyone goes to Steam. But what people don't know is when you put your game on Steam, the developer only gets 70% of the sale. Steam takes 30% of it. Well, Epic Games said, we're going to break that trend. 30% is a lot. These developers are tiny. They don't make a lot of money. And it costs a lot of money to make games. So Epic Games says, we're only going to take 12%. That's a huge cut from 30%. It's a huge cut. So now game companies make 88%. So, So yeah, the industry standard is actually 30%. So so when your game goes on Steam or other platforms, it's generally 30%. So but Epic Games said 12. So pretty neat. Um it's very attractive business model um to developers to launch their game on Epic because of that. Um Now, a lot of you know, Epic Games makes Fortnite. So Epic Games being huge because of Fortnite has a huge population that they can bring to the Epic Game Store. Also very attractive to developers. Um so off
Being a big deal with deep pockets right now, they can also afford to take a loss for a little while too, if it's going to gain them back in the end. So
right.
that's something else that a lot of those smaller players can't afford to take that loss
Yeah.
because it's going to, yeah. British chairs, Epic is the Walmart of launching. That may well be true.
It could
Steam
be.
is right now, but well, they're not Walmart. They're more like something more high priced. But
It could
yeah,
be. Um So yeah, if you go to the store section of the Epic Game Launcher, this is where you're going to be able to buy all of your games. Obviously, it's the store. At the top right, it says Epic Games Store and our partners team up to give you 2 free games every 2 weeks. So 4 games a month, Bad Frog.
yeah.
Uh,
I just saw that.
yep. Oh wait, no, sorry. I read that wrong. Never mind. You were right. Epic Games Store and our partners team up to give you a free game every 2 weeks. So back down to 2. My bad. Back down to 2. But they're offering a lot of different programs. So Subnautica right at the top, free from December 14th through the 27th. They're going to launch games there where you'll have free weeks to play them. Steam does very similar things where you do Steam free weekend. It looks like Epic Game Store might be doing free 2-week programs. Super Meat Boy will be on Epic Games, which is huge because Super Meat Boy is a giant game. And that will be free from December 28th through January 10th. And yeah, a lot of games partnered up with Epic Games to launch their games on their platform right off the bat. Hades by Supergiant Games. Ashen. Ashen, I think, is a new company, but I'm not entirely sure on that one. And
Well, I've actually got Subnautica on Xbox, believe it or not.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it made it. I've got it sitting over there somewhere in that pile.
Oh,
It's
okay.
actually a really good game, but I mean, it really is. If they're giving it out for free, it's worth a try.
Gotcha.
CAZN.
Oh yeah, take care, AZN. Yeah, Super Meat Boy. It's a very difficult puzzle style game. Actually, Supergiant made a game called Bastion that was extremely popular. Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek from Tiny Build, who I'm working for now, launched our game on Epic Games, and we actually didn't put it on Steam. We didn't put it on Steam. We only put it on Epic Game Launcher.
Really?
Yep. So interesting take that we went on it. I won't go into the details because I don't know what's public for for us to release. But we didn't put it on Steam. We only put it on Epic Game Launcher. It's also on iOS, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch. But a very interesting take to put it only on the Epic Game Launcher instead of Steam, where we also have other games too. We've released most of our games on Steam. So,
And just a hint, if you don't know what the Humble Bundle is, you saved yourself quite a bit of money off of Steam or any of these places if you just get the newsletter when they release those things, because a bunch of these games that you may pay $10, $11 for on Steam or Epic probably, it's kind of a pay your own price, and you can pay $6 and get 8 games usually, something like that. And it's mostly indie games, don't get me wrong, but they're fun and they're cheap.
yeah. Humble Bundle is is a very interesting concept that we might have to jump into for another one.
Yeah, I just throwing it out there so people don't think
No.
there's not other options.
I'm not saying anything against that at all. I want to actually talk about it because there's a lot of pros and cons to Humble Bundle, so it's actually a really big topic.
I guess I'll throw it on the list.
While
I'm thinking about it.
British Chair says it's a great option for smaller game developers, both Humble Bundle and Epic Game Launcher, because of how much cheaper it is to put it on Epic Games Launcher. Obviously, Fortnite is on Epic Game Launcher because it's free and they own the product. And then we have a bunch of games coming soon. Subnautica, Darksiders 3, which is a huge game.
That's a big game.
Yep. Satisfactory, Rebel Galaxy Outlaw, Outer Wilds, Journey.
That sounds interesting.
Journey was a huge PlayStation game. Huge. If you've never heard of Journey, that is a massive game. And I'm excited for it to be coming out on PC because that means I'll be able to play it. And it's gorgeous and one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard in a video game. Super Meat Boy Forever is coming. Man Eater, which it looks like you might play a shark and you eat scuba divers. I don't know. That's just what it looks like. World War Z is coming to Epic Game Launcher. Genesis Alpha 1, Shadow Complex, and Unreal Tournament is on Epic Game Launcher, which is a very old game, but still relevant. Also made by Epic Games. So
well, I just picked this out of the story, which I find pretty interesting, since you had the deal between Fortnite and PUBG over the game engine. As the type of games you should expect to see on the store, Epic is handpicking them at the moment. And it won't just be a store for Unreal games. Epic will waive the royalties it normally takes for games using its engine. And accept other games with other engines, obviously. But to waive the royalties on that's a big deal to be able to use their engine.
Yeah. It's that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But yeah. Also interesting. So they took a new concept. So if you actually go into the game to purchase the game, so let's say a hide and seek by Tiny Build, so you'll be able to read the information that the game developer puts in there. They have the trailers that the developer can also put on there, as well as screenshots. And then below that is spec requirements for each device, so it can either be PC or Mac. The language is supported, the rating, and that's it. There's no reviews. So Epic Games is doing a reviewless store. It's a very interesting concept because a lot of people will go, I don't know if I want to buy this game. I wonder what people are saying. This does not do that. This lets you decide, do I want to buy this game based off of what I see, not based off of what others are telling me?
I see good and bad in that. Because you get a lot of trolls that like to ruin games for other people, and they'll put misleading information, to say the least, in a review, and it kind of skews the results. But I like to read those reviews because you can kind of pick those out before I buy a game, especially if it's a high dollar game.
Yeah.
I'd like to know, hey, this is just, if you got 1,000 reviews and 90% of them this is crap, then I'm gonna have to go with the reviews on that one. But
yeah,
not having them, I can kind of see that too.
However, it doesn't mean that you can't go look up a review somewhere else. So
the internet is a big place.
Yeah. So very interesting concept on doing reviews on the actual platform itself. So, but back to the launcher itself, very clean. I mean, super easy to use. Home, like they're just gonna put up articles about which games are coming out. I mean, patch notes to Fortnite. I'm sure that games can also put their stuff on here. Like explore the past in Tiny Build's Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek. It's the top news article on here. They're also advertising their own game on the right, play for free. It shows you which friends are online, and I'm sure which ones are playing what games. On the left side, it shows your library, shows you what you can install and what you have installed. Being that I am an Epic affiliate, they gave me all of the games right off the bat. So they gave me Ashen, Fortnite, Hades, and Hello Neighbor to play. It has a little friends tab, which actually doesn't pull up another window, it just pulls up a sidebar. And then Unreal Engine, which I kind of hope it's not going to launch something. Okay. So this is if you're a game developer and want to learn about game development, you can learn about Unreal Engine here. So pretty neat.
I've got a question for you, actually, at this point.
Yep.
Is it like Steam in the fact that it wants to install something else that needs to log in every time you start your computer and drive you absolutely insane because it's there? Like Steam does.
So I launched it for the first time today on my personal computer. It was actually really easy to do. You just went to the Epic Games launching website. It's on epicgames.com, I believe. And then I haven't done a computer restart, but as soon as you launch it, it goes right to where you left it, like right to the front page, and that's it. Like, there's no billion pop-ups. There's nothing like that. It's really clean and manageable. The only thing that I said that I don't really like is that there's no border. There's a tiny little border, but I think that's it.
That may be what carries the clean effect look.
Yeah. I mean, and that's absolutely true. So, but as far as I know right now, it's literally just the Epic Game Launcher, and that's it. There's no side programs. There's no constant pop-ups. There's nothing along that line. So, we'll see.
I think it's pretty cool that Tiny Build's in there releasing on this new platform.
Yeah, it was really interesting to know that we were one of the 6 games that launched with it, and that includes 2 free games, both being by Epic Games. There's only 4 games in total that were paid for, and we were one of them. So pretty neat launch. So,
which brings me off topic, and that question you're not going to answer. But why did they release this game for all the everything, and they won't release their other ones?
Wait, what? I don't.
Why did they release this one for all the consoles and everything, but they won't release the other ones, like the one you were playing last week and
the different games from Tiny Build.
Yeah.
So Hello Neighbor is our main franchise game. So seeing the success of it in the past, it's very easy for us to decide which platforms it goes on. The Cyanide and Happiness game, Rapture Rejects, we don't know how it was going to do. So for development process, building games for computer is much easier than building games for Xbox or PlayStation or Switch or anything. You don't have to go through certification processes. For putting a game on PC, you can make it however you want. And it makes it a lot less costly to do that. Now bringing it from PC to other platforms is easier, but costs you money. So once a game shows its success or shows that it wants to succeed by a population that wants to put it on another platform, that's when you decide to bring it over to other stuff. So,
okay, that was actually the answer I was looking for. I just couldn't figure out why.
Yeah.
Some games did and some games did. That game that we all played the beta of or the alpha of that night isn't coming out on console as far as I knew. So.
Rapture Rejects?
No, the Hello Neighbor one that we played, the kids in the house.
Oh, Secret Neighbor.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say on that. I'm not allowed to talk about that. I'm only allowed to talk about what we've seen already, or what you've seen already.
I tried, chat. I tried.
I'm only allowed to talk about what you have already seen. I've seen plenty of more. So, also, hi, Redhead.
I tried. I tried my best to get him to slip up, but I just couldn't do it.
It's not happening. Yeah. But yeah. More tiny build stuff soon. We might have to do like another, what's new with tiny build portion of Mixcast. So,
Tiny build is growing on this platform.
it is.
I'm just telling you. I see more and more people playing tiny build games.
It's true.
So I'm not opposed to having another tiny build segment because of that reason.
That might be because of me, because that's actually my job. My job is to put our games on more streaming websites and things along that line. So, Wonder Boy really wants to play Secret Neighbor on Xbox. I have nothing to say. I am not allowed to say yes. I am not allowed to say no. I am not allowed to do anything. So,
I'm sorry, but I couldn't resist. There was no way.
Yeah. So yeah. Like I said, no code today so the prize this month is to win a $50 Xbox Live gift card. No code today, but there will be 2 codes tomorrow. So if you don't get to watch tomorrow's Mixcast, watch it on the replay on Wednesday, on YouTube, Podbean, or Acast. Today's episode will be up tomorrow on Podbean, Acast, and YouTube. Be sure to catch it there. We will also tweet it out and put it in the Discord. Tell your friends. Bring them here. Join the family.
And please don't stop leaving those hints in the Mixcast Discord, because I've just about take every one of them and put them on our master list, which is grown to incredible lengths now.
Actually, our master list of topics is really, really helpful now. And it's only because you guys keep telling us of more things to put on there. So Thank you. Keep doing it. We want more topics.
Yeah, so. It's great because you guys find stuff that I don't find, and I kind of peruse around the internet a little bit a day just looking for stuff.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's greatly appreciated. So thank you guys. If you're not already in the Discord, please join the Discord. Put more topics. Tell us what you thought of specific episodes. And put that all in the Mixcast channel. Follow Bad Frog on Twitter. Bad Frog on Twitter is that link in the chat. It's 2 D's in Bad Frog.
Because some twerp has my tag.
You can follow me on Twitter, BigHungry2X. And yeah, we'll, you don't have to if you don't want to, no. But if you guys are interested, please join us every day for Mixcast. We are here, from 8 to 9:30. I'm just going to say that. From 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sometimes we end a little bit sooner than that, but, we don't go past an hour and a half. We want to keep our topics in control and not make too long of podcasts. So yeah, thank you guys so much for showing up tonight.
There's a thing that we do to another one shot. We do to another streamer in this Discord. He announces all of his times in Eastern Standard Time. So as soon as we do, we start putting PST ? MST ?
Oh, nice.
PST ? So one shot whispers me MST ? And I just wasn't ready for it. So it kind of caught me off guard.
That's funny. Yeah, no, 8 p.m. to 9:30-ish p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you for joining today, guys. Like we didn't know what Mixcast was gonna look like a week off from Mixcast. We managed to get, I think we capped at like 35 of you. So thank you guys for showing up. It's really awesome.
I was terrified it was gonna be 12. So
it started off a little slow, but you guys joined in and we really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah, I appreciate it so much that you guys keep showing up to listen to our silliness, but it's nice.
Yeah. And if you missed the beginning of the show, please feel free to catch it on Podbean, Acast, or on on YouTube, and it'll be up there tomorrow morning. Hello, Jade. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for showing up, and we will see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Be here. Thanks so much. Thanks, Miss Pat Crack. Bye, guys.